Okay, good morning, everybody. It's Monday. And let's take a look at our initial scans. Looks like we're going to get a higher opening today on the Dow. Ran a scan this weekend on all our stocks. And we have 73% of the setups are in the buy or a buy today. So that usually indicates that the overall market's going to be up for the indices. Dow's probably going to end up higher. So that looks pretty good here. I don't know. I still think we're going to come down some more. So we'll see. But anyway, right now it looks like it's going to be an up day, and we've got all the indices up. And okay, so we made just a few changes here. What's going on here? Hold on a second. There we go. Made a few changes here. We're going to continue to watch RTY, which is going to be the mini Russell. But we're going to start watching again one of the markets we like, which is NQ, which is the mini NASDAQ. All right. Continue to watch gold. Put natural gas, and now crude oil. We're going to be watching crude oil this week as well. We're going to stay with the same stocks: Apple, Microsoft, GM, and Home Depot. And then on the currencies, we'll watch Euro US. All right, so let's see here. So really no initial setups. The indices have been coming up. Had some buys earlier this morning, but right now we don't have anything on the indices. Don't see anything on gold. Don't see anything on natural gas or crude oil. Nothing on the stocks and nothing on the Euro US. So we'll just be patient and we'll wait till we get our first setup. So those on joining us for the first time on YouTube and Facebook, thank you. If you like this morning show, please help out the channel, subscribe. Also, make sure that you hit that notification bell so we can keep you updated on any new videos. And if you'd like more information about my trading approach, it's different because I don't use indicators. You can go to my YouTube channel, Innovative Trading Strategies, and or my website, innovativetradingstrategies.com. As far as our overnight trades, we had none. No overnight trades last night. Overnight's been doing very well, but no setups from last night, so we don't have any trades working there. And right now we're just going to sit and we're going to wait and see if we can get our first setup here. All right, still really quiet. Waiting to see if we can get some pullbacks here on some of these stocks. Maybe get some setups there. Nothing on the indices. All the indices are strong. Well, let's see. What do we have? ES is up 57. Dow's going to open up probably over 300 points. Mini Russell, we have up 30. Our mini NASDAQ, that's up 222. Definitely going to get a stronger opening here this morning. All right, so we just have to be patient and wait for a setup. All right, so we're still waiting here for get some initial setups. Still really, really quiet. Dow's going to open up pretty strong here over 300, and then I wouldn't be surprised to get some short setups here out of the right after the opening. So we'll wait and see what we have there. Stock's still looking strong. Our scan from the weekend shows that we are set to have an update. Hi, good morning, Tom. How are you this morning? Glenn, how are you, buddy? How you doing this morning? Anybody have any questions along the way while we're just sitting here? Feel free to ask. If there's anything you'd like me to look at, any stock, any commodity, any currency pair, I'd be glad to do so. I mean, usually when it's quiet, I can take a look at some other things and give you my opinion and or see what if we have any setups for you. Right now, it's just really quiet, waiting to see for this, waiting on the Dow to open up here. Still got another 20 minutes to go. once again, everything that I'm doing here, we teach. We have 3 different packages: silver, gold, platinum. With our silver package, we're gonna go through all the core setups. So we have several different patterns that we trade, and we do go through all the we start you from the beginning. We go through the whole reason why this particular approach works. Then we also go through the different setups, and then we also show you how to trade those setups. We have a series of videos that will walk you through the training, and of course we have our live chat room that is open pretty much all day, and then we also have it open in the evening. So for those that have busy schedules, plenty of time to come into the live room and ask questions and watch live trading. And then when you get into the gold, we start getting you into some additional patterns, and we get into what we call crystal ball. Crystal ball is really one of my favorites because it's more of a scalping approach. We'll also teach you how to trade with better risk to rewards, and also it's really for those that really like to it's if you're a full-time trader, then got to really focus more on short-term trading, and that's it's really designed for a shorter time frame trading. It's really more of a scalping approach. And then when we get into the platinum, we'll teach you Einstein. Einstein is a combination of our core patterns and a mathematical formula. We'll be doing that this morning on the, you'll watch us do that on the stock indices. We'll be doing it on the commodities. We'll be doing it on the stocks. What that does, that provides us with an entry, and also provides us with a price target or a profit target, and also a reversal. And the accuracy across the board is anywhere between 72 to 80%, hitting target before reversal. So when we're in a trade, if we don't hit target and we reverse, we'll take a reverse, and then it will provide us with a new target. So we stay into the trade until either a target is hit or the reversal is hit. And so right now it's real quiet. I don't see any setups, but like I said, I think what's going to end up happening here is I think we're going to have a higher opening, obviously, and then maybe have some short setups in these indices. I'm watching natural gas. Natural gas could possibly come into a buy here, but it's got to be moving up a lot higher. And if it does, we'll get a trigger on the buy on the natural gas. So I'm going to keep an eye on that and see if that wants to come up a little bit more and trigger us into a buy. Besides that, it's just we sit and wait until the next setup. Good, Glenn. How's your trading going, Glenn? All right, I'm going to watch this. I'm just kind of watching some of these other things. Looks like yen may want to have a little pullback here. Watching the US yen. It's not here. It's not on the charts, but I'm just kind of watching and see if we can get a little pullback on this yen on the downside. Right now we're sitting around 69. Well, 148, 68 and a half. And she is looking like she wants to come down here, so we'll see. Maybe provide a nice little scalping opportunity. Get in here short and get out. Still pretty quiet. Yeah, and that's the other thing. I talk about this a lot. I mean, you see a lot of different things here on the charts. You see the indices, you see the commodities. We have our stocks, right? We have our Forex. You can also trade this with Bitcoin and other cryptos, but I don't suggest you trade more than two max of any market, and then stick with it. Even with stocks, I think you find a stock that moves, right? That has good intraday price swings, and stick with it. You don't really need to be bouncing around with different stocks. I mean, I think the key to trading is every single one of these, even a stock, has kind of its own personality. And I think it's important to just focus on one or two, get to know its personality, and you can do very well. Why do you need to? You don't need to trade a bunch of stuff. And if you listen to a lot of very successful traders, they'll tell you the same thing. They usually only have just a couple markets that they trade, and you can do very well. But of course, you're gonna want to be trading the market that has some really good price action, right? So for me, I love the indices. I love the E-mini, but you don't see it up here. RTY is probably going to be my favorite. NQ, which is going to be the mini NASDAQ. That's always a big mover. So RTY, my two favorites, probably going to be RTY and gold. And even natural gas. It's a tie between gold and natural gas. But that's it. I mean, I really focus on, I just focus on a few. And I also tend to be short bias. So, if you tend to do better on your shorts than your buys, then focus on shorts. Go back and look at your results. If you've been doing well on shorts, then just focus on being a good short trader. I mean, there's plenty of opportunities. Even when the market's going up, some of your best trades are going to be shorts. And when the market's going down, some of your best trades are going to be buys. So it's just, when you're a short-term trader, you're not really concerned about the longer term time frame of where it's going. We're just concerned about momentum. We're looking for those. We're looking for that increase in volatility, and we want to take advantage of that. Take advantage of that momentum. All right, so let's see here. All right, still waiting. Have about another 10 minutes to go here before the opening bell. Very quiet. Crude's going up and natural gas continues to go down. Not unusual to see those move in opposite directions. That happens quite a bit. All right, so we're just going to be patient here and wait until we get a setup. Probably not going to see anything until the opening bell. So we've got about another 9-10 minutes. You are welcome, Glenn. So, Glenn, would you ever go back to indicators after seeing how these patterns work? Would you ever really go back to an indicator? It's a trick question, right? All right. About another 5 minutes to go before the opening bell. Yeah, I think everybody that purchases one of these packages will tell you that once you learn how to trade patterns and you understand not only how patterns work but why they work, then you just can't go back to indicators. It's just there's really no comparison between the two. But you got those diehard people that want to trade indicators, and then ask them how are the indicators working for you. You know, you know what indicators, the indicators are good for your commercial traders. Indicators are good for your institutional traders. You know why? Because they know what the public's going to do around those supporting resistance and the 200-day moving average, right? They know what the big boys know what you're doing, and they're going to take advantage of that. So it's good for them. But as an individual trader, definitely not consistent enough. If anything's good, I always say if an indicator is good, meaning that it's profitable, you should be able to trade just that indicator. That indicator should be profitable on its own. But a lot of people stack indicators. So if one indicator doesn't work, why would you think another indicator, putting it on top of it's going to make it any better? So any indicator that you use in your trading should be profitable on its own. You shouldn't have to stack indicators. So, and what people tend to do is they just put a bunch of indicators on the charts that don't work, and for some reason they think it's going to help. It's going to make everything start to work better, and it just doesn't work that way. All right, Dow's getting ready to open up here in just a minute. Once again, we are expecting, wow, it could open up 400 points. Yeah, 430 points, open up 430. That's pretty strong opening. All right, so off to the races. Let's see what we have here. Possible buy coming up on Apple. Going to watch Apple for a possible buy. Be an HF1 buy. We have three different patterns we're watching. HF1, 2, and 3. HF1 is our strongest. Possible HF1 buy coming up on Apple. Right now, it looks like we could get a little bit pullback on Apple, but we'll wait and see. No setups yet. All right, Dow is up. Wow, man. Dow's up 533. Wow. It's blowing in and going. All right, let's look at Apple real quick here. Let's see here. Right now, if I get triggered at 140, about 141.60, you're going to have a buy on the Apple. I put a little notification up there. So that'd be a buy at Apple 141.60. Home Depot's looking to pull back. Let's see if we can get a target on this pullback. Home Depot pullback down to 278.90. 278.90. Really looking for a buy on Home Depot. Like to take a buy. Okay, we just got triggered on buying on Home Depot. It's moving fast. So forget the pullback, going long. Let's get a target. All right, it's going to be 280.89 to 280.89. Had that quick pullback on Apple. Apple got triggered on a buy. I'm going to do my best to keep up with them because they're moving fast, guys. That's why I say you really don't want to trade more than one. All right, Apple got a buy at this 141.60. Target is going to be 142.15. 142.15. Yeah, the nice thing about trading patterns is they do give you very specific entries. No guesswork, don't have to wait for all the indicators to line up and for them to flip and see if they're going to stay flipped. And
Profit target hit.
all right, so Home Depot hit its target. Looks like Euro has an 85 short, but you're getting ready to get out. So I came in kind of late. All right, 142.15 target on Apple. Out on Home Depot, nothing on GM, nothing on Microsoft, nothing on the indices, nothing on crude, nothing on natural gas. Came in late on the euro, but it is profitable. So that was a little winning trade on that euro, but I came in really late. Really late. Now these patterns you can trade on any exchange. I personally like Nadex. There's a lot of advantages to using Nadex. I do like Nadex. It is a regulated exchange here in the U.S. And I prefer to trade on Nadex, but you can trade on anything you like. That's certainly up to you because these patterns, I mean, it's all about the patterns. How you trade them is going to vary depending on what exchange you trade them on. All right, so that's it. Just waiting for Apple to pop up. Home Depot looks like a pullback here. So let's see here. Things are moving pretty quick here, so I got to be on my toes. Could see Apple pulling back down here to the 280.90. And if it doesn't, on Home Depot, you're going to get triggered another buy, and I'll give you that. If we get triggered, right now Apple's still long, 142.15 target on that. Dow's, oh my God, 596. Once again, our overnight scan, these scans will be available to all our members, all our subscribers on these stock scans. And when we do the initial release, we will go ahead and release them for free for a while, just to see if stock traders can have, find value in it. We do find a lot of value in it.
Profit target hit.
All right, so it looks like Apple did hit his profit target. Got to buy on Home Depot. Very tight risk on Home Depot. Put your stop in right down here at, you're buying right here at 181.39, and I'd have a pretty tight stop here, and it's out. So I would get out. Get out of Home Depot. I mean, you may not even have a chance to get into it. It happened so fast. Nothing on GM, nothing on our indices, nothing on heating oil. I'm sorry, nothing on natural gas, nothing on crude. Up 625. Wow. Where's my drink? And the other important thing is when you're a trader, it's just so important to exercise. Trading is stressful. I don't care how long you've been doing it. It's stressful, and if nothing else, even the excitement provides stress on your body, right? So important that you exercise. I try to exercise at least 5 times a week. You can see I drink a lot of water. I go through 3 or 4 of these a day. 33 ounces. I drink a lot of water. Because you want to be, you want your mind sharp. You want to be, in good physical shape, because it'll take its toll on you if you don't exercise. So it's so important and also have a good balance. It's so easy to make this your life. I mean, I struggle with it a lot because I could do this 24/7. I mean, I love it so much. But you got to break away. You got to spend time with family. You gotta get your life in balance, and you'll be a better trader for it. All right, Home Depot pullback. Let's see if Home Depot will pull back down here to the once again 280.89. I'm just gonna put a little alert in there. See if it pulls back to 280.89. I used to do a lot of short trading on stocks, but I don't really trade many stocks anymore. I prefer to trade indices. I think it's just a better way to go. Trade an index than an individual stock. But if you do trade stocks, like I said, I suggest you stick to 1 or 2 of them you really like and stick with. Just trade it. Get to know his personality. All right, Home Depot may hit his pullback at 280.89. If you're a short trader, you could just take shorts if you wanted to on stocks. Problem with shorting though, first of all, a lot of risk, number one, and number two, you can't always find stocks to borrow. So you got to really prepare before you start trading to make sure that whatever lots you're trading, they are available, so you can You know, if you're going to be putting on 5,000 contracts, you got to make sure that they have 5,000 shares available for you. So it's selling stocks is a hard way to go. I'd rather, and I am a short. I love short selling, so I prefer to sell indices. All right, let's wait. Let's see if we get a buy on this natural gas. Maybe it'll pop up and trigger a buy. Nothing on the indices yet. Wait to see if Home Depot will pull back. Up 677 on the Dow. Once again, overnight scan, 76% of the patterns that were set up. And we do scan, have a guy that does it. He scans 12,000 different stocks. And of those stocks that had a pattern, 76% of them were up. So that usually indicates overall market. The Dow tends to be higher. The indices tend to be higher. And it's not a huge percentage. We're somewhere between 60 to 65%, but it's definitely better than 50-50. Now the patterns that we trade, we're going to be trading somewhere in the middle 70s in terms of percentage of profitability. But once again, I don't want y'all to get stuck. And I see this a lot with new traders is they're always concerned about, well, how, you know, the profitability of the trades, you know, how many were winners? You know, is it 70%, 80%? Well, here's the reality about trading. And I'll tell you this, after 40 years, is there's a degree of the market that you just, I mean, there is a percentage of the market you cannot predict, all right? And that's somewhere between, that's probably 20 to 25% of the market you can't predict. So on a long-term basis, if you're hitting between 70 and 75, you're pretty much maxed out in terms of what you can expect in terms of probabilities over an extended period of time. I mean, yeah, I've had days when it's been 100%. I've had days, had weeks, you know, when we were hitting really high. But that will change and you won't be hitting that much and it all averages out, you know. So don't get caught up in probabilities. My best trading day, and I've said this before, was somewhere in the 40s. I think it was 49%. It was my best trading day ever, and I was only 49% accurate. Because it's not about the probabilities. It's about waiting for the right setups and then adjusting size at the right time. So if you adjust the size at the right time, then even though you may, let's say you're only 50% accurate, you can still do very well. If you're you know, you're waiting for those stronger setups and you adjust your contract size. So please don't get all, and even if it was 90%, a lot of people never think about this. Even if it was 90%, most traders, most new traders would lose money on a system that was 90% consistently, because as soon as they have 2 losses, they're throwing in the towel. Usually after 1 loss, they can't pull the trigger again. So most traders, new traders, could not trade something that was 90% accurate. So don't get all hung up on this percentage of accuracy. I throw it out there, kind of give you an overall idea of what's going to happen, but it doesn't mean 100% is going to happen, right? All right, we may be getting a trigger over here. Let's see. So Home Depot did hit its pullback target. We're getting a short now on RTY. Getting a short on RTY. RTY is going to be your small cap, right? Your mini Russell. GM's getting ready for a pullback. Got a buy going up on Euro right now. Let's take a look at Euro. Well, let me give you this pullback first on RTY. Let's look at RTY. All right, pullback on RTY. I can see coming down 1729. 1729. And I really do like this short, but 1729 is that target, and I like it because the risk is not that much. I'd get out and reverse at 1744. 1744. Dow's up 585. Get your short on the mini Russell. Looking for a pullback on GM. Let me give you a pullback on GM once again. If you're a short trader, you can short trade these. Okay, target 33.13. 33.13. $33.13 on GM. Reversal, and also a good buy would be around that 33.90, 33, and 33.89, 33.88, somewhere up there. I like to put orders in right before whole numbers. So like if we get a buy at 90, I like to get it like a buy it at 89. And it's just something I like to do. All right. Okay. We'll see if we get a pullback here on GM. Possible buy coming up on Home Depot. Got buy on Home Depot. Let's get a target on Home Depot. Buy coming in right now on Home Depot. That's just going to be a regular, what we call pairing pattern buy with a target, and it's moving fast of 281, 281.39, 281.39, 281.40. I'll just put it 281.40. And if it doesn't hit target on Home Depot, get out down here at 279.90, and now you can reverse. Had a nice little buy on that euro. Missed that euro buy. Just too much to do. Watching RTY, like I said, good short right here.
Profit off our target yet.
Lower risk. Okay, Home Depot hit its target on the upside. Out of Home Depot. Still waiting for GM to pull back. And we still have another 9 minutes to go. Also, be sure that you go to my website. Go to innovativetradingstrategies.com. Check out our overnight trades. That's something we do provide to all our subscribers. I put them out, just they're the same patterns that we use with our short term, but we also apply them to the daily charts, and we put out trades. They come out every night, and they're really nice little trades. They're kind of set and forget. I do personally trade them. You put them on, and you just let them go until the following day. It's pretty simple. It's kind of a set and forget trade, and it's nice. It's a nice combination with short-term trades. I've had days when you start off the morning, you're not having a really good day on your short-term trades for some reason, and you end up the day flat or maybe up a little bit because you had those overnight trades on. So I love the combination of the two. So be sure to check out that track record. It is at innovativetradingstrategies.com. What you see there is based on, those are all real time, and it's also based on a single contract. One contract. If you're gonna, and nice thing also about the dailies is that, you can start as little as 500, trade a couple, there's a total of 4 different patterns that we follow. I would say 500, you trade 2 of them, and if you have 1,000, you could trade all 4 of them. It's up to you. But as far as percentage return, starting with a small account, you can do extremely well. And it's a nice little trade. I mean, it's just I really love those daily trades. And for me, that's long term. One day is super long term for me. I've been a short term trader since I started 40 years ago. I've always really focused on short term. And the reason for that is because starting off as a commodity trader, I never liked that overnight exposure, Things are different now because a lot of markets are 24, right? So, but back then, you can get killed overnight. If something came out overnight and let's say you're short, something bullish comes out, or if you're long and something negative comes out, man, you get hammered. But the nice way that we trade is that's really not a concern. And we love volatility. We love news to come out because that gives us many opportunities during the day. So we love news. All right, still waiting for GM to pull back. 33.13. Short RTY, 17.29 target. Microsoft's getting a short, getting a pullback on Microsoft. Yeah, we're looking at Microsoft's coming down to, looks like 327.10. I'm sorry, 237.10. And it already hit 237.10, so had you pull back on Microsoft. Still short the mini Russell RTY. Watching Home Depot may get another pullback on Home Depot. Waiting for that pullback on GM down to 33.13. So once again, every morning this first hour is to demonstrate my approach to trading. And after the first hour, we go to our live chat room, continue on trading, watching not only what you see here, but we do like to watch a lot of the different currencies as well. So once again, if you like this morning show, please support it by subscribing. Give me a thumbs up, and also make sure you hit that notification bell so we can keep you updated on any newly released videos. GM getting close to hitting target, 33.13.
Profit target hit.
All right, GM hit its downward target. It's been a really, really good day today. I think we had one reversal. That was it, one reversal. Home Depot's getting ready to take a short. Possible short coming up on Apple again. RTY slowly working its way down. Down right now is up 490. Watching crude, possible short coming up on crude oil. And we are at the top of the hour, so once again, thank you for joining us this morning. If you have any questions, please visit my YouTube channel, Innovative Trading Strategies, or my website, innovativetradingstrategies.com. Until tomorrow, everybody be safe, be careful, and we will hopefully see you all first thing tomorrow morning. Take care.